Hi there, how you doing? It's Ray here. I shot this video to give you folks an auditioning tip based on what just happened to me. Okay. Now, a lot of you that do know me, I've had a lot of discussions with my peers in the film and television industry on auditioning, right? And a lot of you know that my number one goal in an audition is to be memorable. I try to find some way to be memorable, to make the people on the other side of that camera, whether it's the director, producer, writer, casting director, to sit up and take notice. Um, and I develop a character that's interesting. I stay true to the scene, true to the production, but I try to be memorable to set myself apart from the other 20 people that are auditioning, right? And so, because you can be absolutely brilliant in that room, you have the best day of your life in that audition, and you leave, you're on cloud nine, and you think, there is no way I'm not getting this part. They'd be stupid not to cast me. It was so good. And you know what? You're right. It was amazing. It was so good. But whether you get the part or not is out of your control. There's 100 different reasons why you don't get roles. You're too tall, you're too short, you're too bald, uh, your eyes are too blue, not green enough, whatever. List goes on and on. You remind the producer of his brother-in-law that he can't stand, or whatever, right? But the one thing you can control in the auditioning room is being memorable, okay? Because you want to be the guy that makes them remember you if they don't cast you for a stupid reason like you're too bald, right? Ridiculous. But maybe the other person in the scene looks just like you. You're bald, and the blocking doesn't work, so they don't give you the part. So what just happened to me was I was just cast in an actor role for a big budget union feature film. Okay, the casting was done out of country. The casting company that did this was from New York City. The production is from the States, and so none of the Canadian or Alberta casting people were involved in this. Okay, but I went into audition for a particular role, and I'm sorry I can't give you any information on the role that I have. That'll be at a later date. But I went into audition for a particular role, and in my opinion, it was the best audition I've ever gave. And I was like that. When I left, I thought, I got it in the bag. There is no way they can't cast me. It was so good. You know, and I know I'm not bragging. It's when I was in that audition room with the producer and director, they were blown away, absolutely gobsmacked. They were like, holy crap, that was so good. And this isn't bragging. I'm just saying that's the reaction I got to this audition. And when I left, I'm thinking, there's no way I can't get it. And so this production is starting to film, and I'm like, I don't get it. I didn't get the role. Now all these negative thoughts are going through my head. Like, I don't understand. I can't do any better than that, But my agent, Shauna Church, RJ Talent, little plug for you. She contacted me and says, "Good news, Ray. The production company contacted my agent and asked if Ray would like to perform the role of." I can't give you the name of the role or any information on the production, unfortunately, but there's proof in the pudding. I did the best performance in that audition room that I've ever gave, and still I didn't get it. And I don't know the reason why I didn't get it, but the one thing I did was I was memorable. I was memorable, and they remembered me. And because they couldn't give me the role that I auditioned for whatever reason, they asked my agent if I would like to play this role instead. Of course, I said yes. So I'm going to be filming that in about probably a couple of weeks here coming up. Okay, so remember, Be memorable, okay? Develop your character. Number one, develop your character that's going to be different, excuse me, different from everyone else that's going to walk into that room. Okay, you have to set yourself apart from everyone else. Okay, find a way to do it, because chances are you're not going to get the part, but if you don't get that part, you can get the next role, right? And even the next production that director is doing. Okay, you can get that one. Every single time you audition for a casting director or a director, it's like an investment, okay? If you're memorable enough, you're placing a deposit in your audition investment. Every time they see you, they're going to remember you more and more and more and more, till one day they have no choice but to cast you, all right? So there's your auditioning tip for today. Be memorable, all right? Thank you very much, folks, for watching. See you on the next video. Ray out.